Hey everybody. This is Monster Hunter for now. We might switch.
For now.
That's why I called this Friday night dojo and not like a, well, I guess I did put Monster Hunter Wild Stream because there's no telling like if anyone else is going to be around tonight. So like we may decide that we would rather play something else after you've learned the glaive, or you know, I'm just leaving it open to options.
Sure. Okay.
Hey Josh, what's up? Tell Maria I said happy birthday. I'm gonna tell her myself on Monday, but
Why is it tiny?
what?
Why is my glaive tiny?
Oh, when you draw it, it'll extend.
Okay. Okay. I want to see this.
Doing okay, Josh. Glad it's the weekend. Go to Wild Spot or Windward Plains.
Okay. I have my ship there, anyways.
Okay. Austin said that he wanted to learn the insect glaive today, which is the least convenient weapon to teach somebody.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
I don't think that's fair. Yours is way bigger than mine. Mine's this
Get
little
used to it, kid.
Yours is bigger than mine. Yep.
Josh, why is Sean calling me?
Okay, that looks cool.
So, how much do you know about like kinsect level and the different powders and elements and how to nurture the kinsects, all that stuff?
I assume it's different from this, so I'll assume I know nothing about this game's.
It's pretty similar to World, honestly.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Okay, so let me go take a look.
That's one thing that carried over pretty well. I would recommend looking up a list and like a nurture path, because it can be kind of annoying. Once you raise a kinsect up, you can't go back, so you may accidentally take it down the wrong path.
Wait, you can't just buy the kinsect again?
You buy them. So the way it was in Rise is with that you could buy them at any level, but in World, I'm pretty sure, didn't you have to buy a base kinsect and then raise them?
Yes, you have to buy it the very first one, so Muldrone and Coldrone. Then if you level it, you can just buy it again. So if you wanted all of them, you have to just constantly buy the first one multiple times.
So in this one, the only one you can buy are the first two, and you have to raise them every time.
Yeah.
So I would recommend figuring out which one you want.
How do I know which one is what?
That's why I would recommend looking up a list. Because the main differences are going to be damage type, the stats, the powder, element matches your glaive, so you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, okay, so they changed the element. Okay.
I'm pretty sure. But you also, the main thing you want to look at, I think, is the kinsect bonus. So for example, and I'm still kind of figuring out which one I want to use, but I'm using Fiddle Bricks, which is a blast powder, but that's not why I'm using it. It has, so you get 2 boosts. It has Harvest Extract and Fast Charge. Those are basically the perks that the kinsect comes with. So Harvest Extract means that instead of 1 extract, it can hold 2. And if you can use a charged throw, kinsects with the Harvest Extract, I think, this can hold 3 if you do a charged throw.
Okay.
So because of the way I play glaive, I prioritized stats and being able to get my extracts back, because that's like my struggle. Okay, hold on. We got to make an environment link. How the hell do I do that? Is it link party? Yes. invite?
Yes.
Okay.
What consec do you have?
Fiddle
What
bricks.
do you want? Fiddle bricks?
Mhm.
Okay. So from Cauldron to Fiddle bricks.
But again, I would recommend figuring out what you want your boosts to be.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, the way most Insect Glaive players play, is very much a burst play style to where they get the extracts, do a rising spiral, get the extracts, do a rising spiral. Like, they try to get that rising spiral out as frequent as possible. That's not my style. I look for. I don't try to land it. I try to land it opportunistically, but I like to be consistent on my damage, rather than, you know, burn the candle at both ends.
Yeah. Is there Lull of Arena?
Yes.
Ooh, I gotta see this.
While you look at that,
Okay.
I'm gonna get some water. I will be right back.
Okay. That's really cool.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, I made the rarity 8 Ursula in Consec Glaive.
And, I mean, again, I wouldn't burn all your resources quite yet. Obviously,
I had a lot of Ursula parts.
okay, cool.
So it was not a waste.
Because the thing about the glaive, I will say that, like, a lot of the principles are the same, like the concepts, but they've adapted a lot to where going into this game you can't, and I know you aren't thinking it's the same as World, but like you may, it's very possible you could end up thinking, oh, I want to do this with the glaive in Wilds instead of what I did in World, because there's a lot more iteration in the glaive here.
Oh my gosh, have you seen Laganga's Insect Glaive?
I don't remember it.
It's a giant, like, looking, it's a golden white royal staff, like, kind of thing.
We are live, and I'm teaching Austin how to bug stick.
Bug stick.
Stick.
Let's go.
All right, are you ready?
Oh my gosh, a jar. I gotta have Jarkons. I gotta have it.
Oh, his looks like a trident kind of, right?
Yeah.
I
That's
remember thinking that
awesome.
was cool. You said Blaganga.
Yeah, Blaganga's thing.
Oh yeah, it's like a bow staff. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Zoshia's
Raidow's
looks
also
super
really
cool. It looks like a giant rapier.
Yeah.
Mizutsune is just a straight up Naginata. Love that.
Have you seen Raidow's?
Yes.
It's awesome.
Hey Monty, what's
Oh.
up, buddy?
Also,
Also,
Garen's looks the same as before. It's awesome.
oh yeah, it does.
Good job.
Update on Summer Games Fest, by the way. It sounds
Yeah.
like Jake is going to be busy during that time, but I'm going to be available. So we're either going to do a Discord watch party or... Oh my god, it's Courtney.
What?
Hi, I'm back, and I put in my notice with my work. I'm quitting August 1st, and I got my Veterans Disability Benefits to government recognized. I'm crazy, lol. Okay, we'll back you up. If the government asks, my FBI agent asks, I'll be like, yeah, she's crazy. Monty started playing The Division 2.
Whoa.
Okay.
On what? On what? PC, Xbox, or PlayStation?
I assume Xbox because they just added it to Game Pass, and I'm pretty sure he's one of our Xbox people.
True.
I want all of your thoughts, Monty, because I've got a lot of them. But anyway, we will be reacting to SGF Live, either on Discord via Watch Party, or we'll do a live react. I personally think I want everybody's opinion that'll be there, but I think whenever we don't have me, Jake, Matt, or Jerry, like when it's just one of us, it's probably more fun to just do a Discord watch party because everybody can interact, you know?
Oh, that's why I got veterans benefits. They diagnosed me with PTSD and paranoia while I was in the service, and never told me. Huh?
Oh wait,
I heard from the
really?
others.
Why wouldn't they tell you?
That is wild for not telling you.
You've been lifting? Also, you look like you have jaundice. Your skin is so orange.
Thank you. Let's go.
All right.
All right, so it's
I'd be picked too, Courtney. All right. So you're already. We're here to learn glaive.
okay.
Okay. Burning through a meal doing this, but it's fine. All right, come down here. This will be where we go. Okay. So just to establish, we're gonna say triangle is light attack. We'll just call circle heavy attack just for the sake of communication.
Okay. So light attack, heavy attack.
And then is the combination of the two, is that a specific thing?
It seems
It's
any
not.
attack leads into
Okay.
leads into overhead
So
punch.
I'll show you this later, but once we get red, well, actually, I think we need all of them. Your main combo is going to be
Okay.
triangle, circle.
Okay, so
that-
heavy. I mean, light.
Light, heavy. That is your most consistent damage dealing move, because it does a lot of hits and then it ends with like a big slash. So yeah, that's how you charge the Kinsect. So you can see when it's white, it's ready to go. It travels pretty slow, but it'll show you when we go to the monster, and this is why the insect glaive is the least convenient weapon to teach somebody, because we have to go find the monster and get 3 extracts.
Yeah.
But it's fine. But it'll show you when you are aiming at the monster what extract you're going to get. As you know, it's not just the 3, but you can also get green for heals. Let's see what else. You live in focus mode with the insect glaive.
Yeah.
There's there's basically no reason for you to be out of focus mode, because every time you hit while in focus mode, your Kinsect attacks with you.
attack. Yeah.
And I've come to find that unless if you're really big in powder placement, there is no reason for you to send your Kinsect out to attack on its own, outside of extenuating circumstances.
Okay.
Before we move on to actually finding a monster, do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. So obviously your vault sucks without your extracts.
Yes.
What else was there? While you are mid-air, like your regular attack, if you do it with focus mode activated, your Kinsect will grab powder.
Okay.
So though it's risky because you're dodging everything, I mean, it really sucks without your powders, you can get powders while you are airborne.
Okay.
Let me find us. Hey, there's 2
There's
characters.
Chemotrice over there. Hold on. Where is my camp? There's no camp out here. Interesting. Steven, where are all your camps?
I have not placed any camps.
Hmm.
I need to do that because whenever we I feel like you usually post the quests, and so it's like always your camp. So I'm just never bothered. I've played this game by myself so little. Also, Courtney, Monty, how's audio? Are we good? Courtney, update us on your life. I've been wondering where you've been and how you've been doing.
Good to have you back.
Yeah, it's great to have you back.
A lot of things have happened.
Yes.
Steven almost died. 50-50 chance.
I got the diverticulitis. I had a week-long hospital stay that was pointless. All right, have you tried the charged Kinsect throw yet?
Not yet. Come on.
So it's slow unless you got a Kinsect that's really fast. So I would recommend throwing it when it's standing still. Also, it pierces. So if you throw it like at the monster's tail or head, you're most likely to get all the extracts.
Yeah, this thing is slow. Also doesn't help that he's leaving.
Yeah. All right, let's go over here. Let's get one of these guys. What do they got? All right, these guys have red. All right, I got my red. Do you have all three?
No.
What are you missing?
Red and orange. 1 and 3. If they could stop for a second, please.
Thank you, Monty. And we may not be playing just Monster Hunter tonight. We may switch. Check these guys. Check these guys.
Yep. My gosh, they keep moving. 3. Okay.
If you need the red, those guys up ahead have it.
Yep. Okay, they're leaving again. Right here. Okay. Okay, now I have it.
It's not crossplay, Monty. I wish we could. All right, over here. So now, your main...
Where'd you go?
I'm over here. Your main move, again, while in focus mode, is going to be triangle, triangle, circle. So light, light, heavy.
Yeah.
So that big slash right there is your big hit. You can also do a good move to fall back with. I am, again, always assuming you're in focus mode, is heavy circle while backstepping. You just used all of your extracts.
Not bad.
So, heavy attack while backstepping is a good, like, fade slash, essentially.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can also do, in focus mode, you can kind of slash directionally to kind of get out of the way.
Yeah.
So to do your wyvern dive, you hold down heavy while you're in the air, release it, and then you do the dive. And then if you if you're holding focus mode, if you hold down heavy attack after the wyvern dive, that will throw you straight into Rising Spiral. Monty, Division, it's a miracle that game's even still coming out with content.
After this, we were excited for the DLC. We were so pissed when we gave it.
I mean, it was $15. I guess we got our money's worth, but it's still frustrating how bad the writing is. But
Yeah.
I mean,
you bought it for $30.
I did. I did. So, whenever you do either a wyvern dive or the charged up focus, like the heavy attack, where you do the big hit that's an offset.
More plentiful fuel
Oh, wait.
brings with it more methods for recovery.
Let's just fight the Chemitress.
I'm on the Chemitress.
Cool.
Draw finisher.
Work it, girl.
Let's go.
All right. So hit him with a wyvern dive. Show me a wyvern dive.
Which one is that one again?
That's the one where you fall with your spear from midair.
Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh, please, give me the third. You stupid chicken. Everybody, we hate the Chemitrace. We hate the Chemitrace. Just.
This guy is Austin's nemesis. It's hilarious.
It's.
And he's such a low card monster.
I can't get third. It's like right on the.
Which one are you missing?
3. Oh, there we go. Now we have it.
Okay. All right, hit him with the wyvern dive.
Next one.
So it may be better to hit him with some what's it called? Some light attacks midair first, like some of these, because you know last hit. If you hit with the last hit, it sends you airborne again.
Pull him back over this way.
Offset. Let's go.
How do I go into offset?
We're gonna cover that in a minute. Get your airborne maneuverability up. That's the trick to playing.
Okay. Whoa. Okay.
What?
I hit him.
You offset him or you wyvern dived him?
I wyvern dived him.
Okay,
If
cool.
I did the right thing.
All right. So yeah, you got to hold down the button and release it. If you don't, then you do like a flip downward. Monty, the Warlords of New York is absolutely worth it. That's a fantastic expansion. I would say it's necessary. Brooklyn is just kind of there. All right. So anytime after you do we probably should have just hunted a Chad or something. Oh, hey, there's a Rathian.
So you're saying to hold the button and then when I land, let go.
Yeah. Well, no. Here, watch me. Watch me. I'm gonna get my triple. All right, I just need one. Got it. All right, I'm going in. I'm gonna do some strafing. All right, bounced up. Oh, did not mean to get that. I'm just gonna do a draw finisher, and this will set me up to where I can do a wyvern dive. All right, draw finisher. Okay, so I'm gonna go airborne again. So up I go. I'm gonna do one strafe. All right, now I'm holding circle and I release. Oh, I didn't. Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna hold circle as soon as I bounce, and then I'm gonna use X.
Okay, I see. That's what you said. I just did one.
Yeah, and so into that, after that dive, you do the move that's part of your offset, and that also can lead you straight into Rising Spiral. That's your biggest combo. Well, your biggest damage potential move is your Wyvern dive and your gosh, what's it called? I don't know what any of these moves are called. Let's fall back here. Get her out of the canyon. So your strong descending slash is the one I'm thinking of. So when you're in focus mode, if you hold down heavy attack, you know, the thing that charges up your glaive?
Yeah.
That is your offset. Your offset has very specific timing to where it happens when you would deal damage the first hit. So you see how you kind of wind it up a little bit? You have to time it exactly. And you can also time, because you do that right after a Wyvern dive. So you can also offset with the Wyvern dive if you time it incredibly well.
So you said it's the first hit?
It's the first instance of damage is when your offset would hit. But it's not as soon as you release. It's like 1.5 seconds after you release or something like that. I haven't got it down quite. All right. So as you know, hitting with whatever button it is you hold down to go into Kinsect aiming, if you just tap that button, you do a mark strike. That makes it to where your Kinsect automatically attacks that spot of the monster by itself.
Wait.
Whatever button you hold down to aim your Kinsect, if you just tap it, you should do this. Not focus mode. Not focus mode.
Oh, okay.
For me, it's R2. What are...
You said aiming mode?
Yeah, aiming mode for the Kinsect. So it should be whatever at the top it says aim marker. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Hold
Oh,
that
wait.
button down.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
That's your mark strike. So as,
yeah.
hold on, let me read the chat real quick. Courtney, we're house and property shopping at the same time. I'm listening to this. That's fine, Courtney. We're still here. So.
Monty, yes, Warlords of New York is after the main game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you would play.
You would do the main story, and
main
then you
game,
would do
Warlords, and I guess if you wanted, you could do.
So you do main game, then Zoo, then
Right.
White Oak, then Coney Island. I would recommend Coney Island before you play Warlords, and
Wait,
all of
isn't-
those. What?
Is DARPA part of the main story?
Oh yeah, it's not part of the main story. So,
Okay.
gosh, they really added more stuff in year one. So, main story, then Camp White Oak, then Pentagon if it works, then Zoo. Then you want to do Coney Island. Really, the only thing that matters is that before you do Warlords, you do Coney Island. Then Coney Island is the prequel to the Warlords story. Warlords is a great expansion. Adds a ton of gear. The map is really good. The missions are really good. And then after Warlords, that's when they started doing seasonal content. And then I would say if you're really into the game after you've finished Warlords and kind of started working on builds and stuff, you might as well get Brooklyn. It doesn't really add anything other than story, and the story's kind of shit. But the map is cool. Something that Division always nails is world design. All right. So anything else?
I lost it twice.
Nice. So the nice thing about the Wyvern dive, you can actually charge it up before you do your dash midair. So you can start holding down the button, and if you need more time, do the dash and keep that button held, and the charge will still be building.
Yeah.
So wound takes are obviously very important. One of the nice things about the glaive, and I guess anyone can do that. Well, not any weapon, but a lot of weapons I think might be able to. You can wound take midair, and it's actually an important part of your strategy, probably, that you take midair. Because, for example, if you hit with a rising spiral, and there's a wound available, and you don't hit, because with rising spiral, every body part that you hit while you do rising spiral gives you an extra. So you could just completely reset your boosts that way. But in case you don't, it's nice to wound take midair. Because you can, before you even touch the ground from the spiral, you can see a wound, grab it, and then get your triple back. So I've got my Kinsect attacking on its own. You see, it's dropping powders. You know how powders work; those haven't changed.
Yeah.
Is there anything else like that you have questions about?
Not that I have yet.
Okay.
Come on.
Nice.
Drop enter.
I'm gonna take this room over here.
Is there another room?
I think I accidentally took both. So when you're making a build, you only need earplugs 1. to get full earplugs. Once you get your triple, that will give you earplugs to the point of where you're only missing earplugs 1. So if you have that on your build, you get full earplugs. Once you've got the powders.
Get that wound.
Yep. Yo, what the hell?
What?
Was that a wound take?
Yeah? that was Akuma's wound take.
I didn't even know he had one.
It's the drive impact. The drive impact and the parry are the same thing.
I can't wait for them to add Dante to this game and his weapons so that you're going to be able to use a fucking motorcycle like dual chainsaws.
Oh my gosh. Wait, could you see me, like, moving to do the...
Yeah,
like...
I saw the animation where you were, like, kind of darting everywhere.
Yeah.
Let him sleep. Do you have triple?
Let me check. No.
Okay, I'll take it with a Wyvern Fall.
Okay.
There's a wound here.
I'm gonna go for it. I missed. That's too far.
So the focus strike with the glaive can be pretty finicky. And the animation's so slow, it's irritating when you miss. So it's totally viable to play the glaive where you...
Pull my cane sack.
What?
I killed it with my cane sack.
I had mine hitting him too. I was just kind of hanging out. So if you want the highest damage value, you're going to want to work in tandem with your Kinsect, so focus mode all the time.
Yeah.
But it is totally viable, and something I'd at some point like to attempt, to make a build where you and your Kinsect are acting independently, where you send out your Kinsect to mark, and that would implement a lot of powder, which would allow you to potentially do 2 status buildups at once. That's the advantage of that. But also you can rock 2 different damage types, because for example, you could have your Kinsect marked on the monster's head if you got a blunt damage Kinsect, and be doing KO damage that way.
Yeah.
Or
you could do part breaker, slugger. Yeah, you could do those 2 for that part.
Yeah, it'd be hyper specific, but it's possible.
It's definitely like totally it's all
Yeah.
It's like you could have a blast Kinsect, a blunt blast Kinsect, and then have paralysis insect glaive.
Yep.
Is there a blunt blast? Surely there is.
I'm pretty sure Fiddlebrick's the one I'm using is Blunt Blast. It might be Sever Blast. Let me check.
Where is it?
Fiddlebrick's is Sever Blast.
Yeah, Sever Blast. Arc Maiden is Blunt Blast.
Okay.
Well, there's a few that are Blunt Blast. Well, everyone that comes from Maldron is Blunt.
Yeah, that's correct.
So that would be Whisper Vesp.
And you want to make sure you have a rarity 4
Use
one.
it next time.
Yeah.
The hunt ain't over until you're back home safe.
So I'm gonna head back and get myself the Kinsect. I'm gonna take this off though. The Akuma stuff.
Yeah.
Sense. what I currently have on, obviously. You can have either the whole build for it, the armor, or you could just have your build plus the apparel over it
Yeah.
to use the items.
Let's leave the environment link.
Yeah, and go back to link party.
How do we leave the environment link? Link party, disband environment. Okay. So how are we doing this evening in the chat? Super Earth is safe. We defended it. The president was killed totally by his own men.
And they already have a new thing.
Yep. And I've seen people start to. Oh, James is gonna join us.
Sweet.
But I've seen people, and just saying, I said it first, but I did see people saying
You have stream proof. You said it first.
the coup thing, because I don't think I said that on stream.
And never mind.
But I've got text evidence that literally I saw the news break an hour after the president was reported dead, and I immediately texted you and Jake and Brody, and I was like, he totally got killed by his own men. This was a coup.
Yeah.
It is in the Discord. It is in the Discord. Yeah. But yeah, Super Earth is currently fully safe. We might have a squid as our president, but honestly, I think it could really go either way, because for every piece of evidence that points to the Super Earth government being run by someone under squid influence, for every piece of evidence towards that, there's kind of a piece of evidence that counteracts it. But what I'm saying is both are equally possible.
Well, what can I
But I think that's by design, because I don't know if they know which one it's going to be yet.
Yeah. One second. I'm putting ice and water into my cup.
Yep. This is Monster Hunter Wilds, Josh. This is my game of the year. This is the game that we've been waiting for a long time. It came
Game
out.
that I've already put 200 hours into.
Yeah, somehow.
Dude, I don't know how. You've seen us play Rise, and we played a lot of Rise.
We did play a lot of Rise. That is true.
I've played a lot more Wild now.
Yeah.
I'll always be free. Well, I'll always be fine with turning to Rise sometimes too. I'm just saying.
Rise.
Yeah, I don't question Monty sometimes. I don't talk about it. he said that's crazy.
Yeah. I don't understand how he. I do understand.
What?
Just you've had a lot of time on your hands. Like you've needed.
That's. I mean, it's true. I haven't had much.
Like you haven't been like you just twiddling your thumbs doing nothing, but because of circumstance, you've just had a lot of free time.
Yes.
And so, this game has been there.
Yeah. This has been my sit back since I can't really do anything about the stress of my life so far. So yeah. I drown out my stress with monsters. So. Or looking for indicators. Or look.
Oh gosh.
What a joke.
What a joke. I'm gonna.
These are right. We can't look at Aaron Keane. They're the same now because
Yeah. There is an actual plot point for the Brooklyn DLC is deep fakes and a deep fake of Aaron Keener, and it's like, what are we doing here, guys? What the hell are we doing? So I am going to... I do not enjoy the build craft in this game. I guess I'll make a peak performance heavy bowgun build. I guess. I don't know. The build crafting in this game is so many steps down from Rise. I'm never going to stop complaining about that until they fix it. But I don't think they will. They made a big decision implementing 2 weapons per build. It was a decision no one wanted. Like, it was something people let me rephrase. It's something that people looked at when they announced it and they were like, oh, that's cool. And then as it kind of sank in that would change the way builds were made, people stopped caring. I don't think people like turned against it, but I feel like no one really wants it. No one's actively engaging with two weapons on a build.
Yeah. Like at this point, the only thing I have backup is a bowgun, just to have it there, and it's still sometimes really annoying. Because like I could do some crazy stuff. Just saying. But I'm very limited by what I can. The thing is, looking at, because I don't have Rise. I didn't have Rise. I had World to look at.
Yeah.
The slotting for World compared to this was so much better. I had such I had full 3 page. I think full 2 pages worth of skills.
Rise.
For a build.
Rise.
And Rise can go much further, I think.
Yeah. Rise had a lot more options.
Yeah.
Without feeling like you were able to do too much.
Like you can make a build that you could use any weapon on. Now it's like I gotta change multiple different decorations just to fit this weapon or this weapon or this weapon.
Maximum might's the stamina one, right?
Yes. No, maximum might? That you're asking about maximum might?
Yeah.
That is when your health is...
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's
max
peak
stance.
performance.
Yeah.
Peak performance is when health is full. Maximum
Right.
might is when stamina is full.
Right. That's maximum might's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
You want to hunt some gravios? You want to hunt some gravios?
I just might kill myself. Sure, whatever.
I need for peak performance piece.
For sure.
For sure. It's great, son.
Mark, this is
First thing in
good
the morning.
steak.
This is good steak.
I saw a new one. Mark, this is good steak.
A steak?
Yes. Yes. This is good steak. And he tries it, it's like, you lied to me. Oh.
Oh my gosh. I don't want 4A. Doesn't seem worth it. I mean, yeah. Peak performance seems like a pretty good choice for this. I guess I could use some weakness exploit as well, maybe. So, Are there any armor skills that increase the buildup of a weapon's gauge, or is that just on weapon skills?
Just on weapons. Just on weapons, because that is focus.
Okay,
It's focus.
got it. Got it.
Is that useful on? Oh no, you're making a bowgun.
Something in mind?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make a minigun bowgun build, basically.
You could do burst. Well, oh my god, I don't want to.
I'm so tired of burst.
Like,
I'm over it.
I want more things than just burst. Oh my god.
And that's the thing,
It's
like, builds are so boring in this.
Hold on, I gotta look at all my builds now. Hold on. How many? Okay, I have 17 builds from all the weapons I have. So I have from longsword, 2 lance, a heavy bowgun, great sword, 2 hammer, 3 charged blade, 1 switch axe, 1 sword and shield, 2 sword and shield, 1 gathering, but that doesn't count. So 16 builds. My raid out gamma build, and then my bow build. So, and let's see. Level 3 burst on the first one.
I forgot
okay.
the Mizitsune legs are useless.
What do the legs do?
So the beta legs for Mizitsune give you... Sorry, not Mizitsune. Hirobami. It's Hirobami gives you a tier 2 gem slot and peak performance 1. The Uthduna legs give you peak performance 1, a tier 2 gem slot, and 2 tier 1 slots.
Oh my gosh, that just overwrites Valhalla.
Yeah, it makes it completely
Hirobami.
useless.
Wow.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, almost every single one of my builds has either burst or flare. Almost every single one.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous.
So peak performance 3.
I think it's, oh my god, almost everything uses either Zoshia, Arkfeld, or Gormagala.
Yep. Yep. Don't ever make that noise again. Do a solid and never make that noise again.
Wait, what's that sound?
You just, it was, just trust me. It was,
Oh, well, my bad. My bad.
it was just.
Yep, I went back and watched the
Yeah.
watched through.
Yeah.
My bad. My bad. Film.
Oh, are these? Okay, so these are beta. That's
What the fuck?
what the. Okay.
Looks like critical draw is an option for weapons because that's like on the like the draw attack. Or well, does the insect glaive have multiple draw attacks? Like what even counts as a draw attack?
I thought a draw attack was just the first attack that you do when drawing your weapon.
That is true. Yeah, it is actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I need surgery contact. Time to do that. So I want which one? Whisper Vesp or Arc Maiden?
What does True Shot do? Special boost. Okay.
Muldrone.
See, the problem here is just like, I'm sitting here, just like, what do I even do with this? This weapon? So I've got peak performance.
Do they only go to rarity 4?
Yes.
Okay. That's weird. Okay.
Yeah. So now I've got max peak performance. And that gives me weakness exploit. Wait, that's... Oh yeah, I wanted Gravios. Right? Yeah, because that's peak performance too. Okay, yeah. So that opens up... weakness exploit. And then I can take away... all my constitution stuff and give myself...
Damn, that's one letter away from being Canada, man.
What?
There's a insect. It's severing paralysis. Cancadaman. Concodaman or whatever. It's spelled Canada Man, but with a C.
Okay.
What? It's almost Canada Man insect layout.
Alright.
Whatever. I got my thing. Shut up. How do I equip my insect glaive? Well, like insect.
When you go to equip your glaive, after you select your glaive, you'll select your insect.
Right here. Okay. Okay. I have a giant moth on my arm now.
Maximum might.
All right, time for fashion.
Yeah, I need to do some fashion as well.
You really gotta go the first. Hold on. Chess piece.
Definitely remove jumping. Okay, okay. I've got max peak performance, max weakness exploit, max maximum might. Not too shabby. What does Tenderizer Gem do? Oh my god, what does... Okay. That's
Oh my gosh, what is that? Have you seen the Nursilla male chess piece?
Probably.
Just go look at it real quick.
Okay, hold on. All right, fashion time.
I got my fashion for my insect glaive.
That was very fast.
Yes. I've been crafting all the armor, so
Yeah.
I mean every single armor.
I'm gonna try to avoid flashy hats for this one.
Gotcha.
It's very difficult for me. Because for some reason I really was feeling the flashy hats in this game. Cannot tell you how many times I've scrolled through all these armor pieces, thinking that I'll magically see something that I've never seen before.
Yeah. Yeah, that new Catalyst mask would go on my on quite a few of my status effect builds.
Okay.
Well, my ongoing directed build.
Yeah.
So what it fully does is that dealing and receiving status effects, which include burn, bleed, shock, EMP, disrupt, poison, and blind/disorient, builds stacks of catalysts. Catalysts to a maximum of 12. Each stack grants plus 2% weapon damage and status effect. Each enemy within 25 meters that is affected by a status effect grants 1 stack. Being affected by status effect grants plus 2 stacks. Stacks decay at 1 stack per second after 5 seconds. No enemies in the radius or you are affected by status effects. Reacting at max stacks. Killing a status affected enemy grants bonuses for 5. Grants plus 25% bonus armor and plus 20% reload speed for 5 seconds.
Okay.
This guy got it after 8 hours of grinding. That one mission.
That sucks.
8 hours. To get that one mask.
To
that
get
changes.
an awful mask that dude's never gonna use.
Yeah.
Outside of maybe content that'll make him use it.
Wow, streamers are at a risk after a study found that AI can guess passwords by listening to the sound of keys being pressed.
AI was a mistake.
Hello, James.
Yellow.
Hey,
We
James.
completed the division deals. We completed Brooklyn.
Wow, that was
day.
quick.
Yeah,
We did it
it's-
over the course of like 3 nights, but
Yeah, yeah.
it's
That's what I
see.
think. Like, what's your overall thoughts? Decent? Worth it?
the the story is bad.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even try to make it matter. I mean, I guess they did a little bit,
Yeah.
but it's just
Not a lot of thought.
it's just a lot of stuff about Theo and a settlement that we've never been to and people we've never met.
Sure.
And it does a horrible job of explaining who anybody is, and maybe I'm just out of the loop, but it kind of treats you like, even though it very clearly feels designed as an expansion for as a jump off point, an on ramp, and they've even said as much. They want it to be that, but
Catch your eye?
even though it apparently was designed to be that way, I feel like I was jumping in the middle of something, and I, a veteran player of the game, was just confused. And even by the end of it, I was like, wait, who were the 3 main villains again? It was just... I will say, like, narratively, if the story was comprehensible, the pacing was better than Warlords.
Okay.
Like, it's very well paced out, and the addition of like world missions, like side missions in the expansion are now called world missions. They're repeatable and they feel like mini story missions, basically.
That's
Great,
cool.
great change. They're
okay.
they're a very welcome addition, and they were a lot of fun. But again, it's just like,
How are the main missions, like, overall, like, in terms of fun, not necessarily story?
I would
That
put,
first one was okay. That
the
first one was
first
okay.
one was okay. I mean, I probably enjoyed the second one up until the boss the most. But I would compare them, and this is not a good thing, I would compare them to Pentagon.
Pentagon. Oh, the
Ooh.
Pentagon missions. Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, how often do we revisit the Pentagon missions?
Yeah.
I just
That
don't.
sucks.
The bosses, they really wanted the bosses to feel like mini raid bosses, which on paper is a good idea because they got specific mechanics.
Sure.
And I see what they were going for, but
Say bye.
I just didn't really care.
Yeah, I think in a fully fleshed game, though, like Division 3, that's probably a good blueprint to. I mean, I think bosses should feel different than just like bullet sponge, bigger enemies.
Yeah,
They should have some type of mechanic or.
Ready
agree.
to get to work? Alrighty,
Yeah.
perfect.
You want to invite me to your link party?
yeah. Give me just a sec. Austin, are you able to send him an invite?
I can try.
Or are you guys in the middle of a hunt?
No,
No.
I'm just doing
Oh.
fashion.
Say bye.
I'm running the Grand Hub real quick.
I'm in the Grand Hub currently. Insect Glaive? What made you want to try Insect Glaive?
I was playing World a little bit earlier.
I saw that actually. I was like, why the fuck is this dude playing World?
I know. I didn't want to play.
Look good.
I didn't want to play Fallout more.
Perfect.
I've been playing a lot of that.
Fallout, what one?
Fallout 4. I think it's the only one I own on PlayStation.
Mm.
But no, I want to play World a little bit. I was using Insect Glaive. Thought it was fun. Thought I'd play it in Wild. So yeah.
I am making a heavy bowgun build.
Oh boy. Ooh, those changes, huh? They really sparked your imagination. I know
No.
that got. That was one of the guns that got a buff.
all of them got a buff. Everything.
All weapons?
All weapons are getting improvements.
Say bye.
I guess I didn't hear about. I just heard about the bowgun, the hammer.
Yeah,
Hammer one, I think, was the biggest one that needed.
it was.
Well, and it's two parts. Like this isn't even the final improvement. Like the hammer's getting another one in Title Update 2.
Yeah.
Ready to work.
And we're getting layered weapons in Title Update 2.
Which, yeah, I guess I heard that's a pretty big deal because normally that only comes during the expansion.
They,
Yes.
I can't even. World didn't have layered weapons.
Yeah.
It was a big
They-
deal.
No,
that-
no,
Pretty
they
cool.
did. They did.
well,
Very, very, very weirdly, actually, because you had to use different parts of weapons to do your layered weapons.
was it fully layered or was it just like customizable? Like how? Because I never got that far.
I think it was customizable. What do you, in definition, what do you think that customizable means?
Like you could change aspects of a weapon's appearance, but not make it literally the appearance of another thing.
Okay, yes. It was technically both, since you could do, because it was like, say longsword, it was blade and hilt. You had options for. You can make it both for one weapon, but you could mix and match.
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone really used it.
Ready to get to work?
But no,
Perfect.
World is way better, right? From Rise.
Hmm? World?
No, he's
Nah,
being
the whole.
facetious.
I mean, I'm making fun of World right now.
Say bye.
Seriously.
Yeah, you're being sarcastic, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
World is better than Ryan's.
it's not.
it's not.
I mean, that's an opinion.
Yeah.
Wrong.
So's yours.
Nah. I enjoyed World far more than Rice.
I mean, I have like 600, 700 hours in World. So,
World is, you know, like it's a bigger game. It's got more power behind it, but at the end of the day, even to now, Rise is the Monster Hunter game that I had the most fun with
That's fair.
and the fondest memories of. Wilds, like, it's such an exciting foundation for me, but there's still so much stuff that I'm playing it, and it's just like the build crafting. I don't get excited about build craft in this game because it sucks. But the gameplay is stellar.
yeah.
I just wish that we got, you know, the best of both, right?
Sure.
And that's where the kind of resentment comes from, because it's like Rise did so much that was good, but people just wrote it off and deserved way better.
Cause it sucked. Just kidding. It didn't suck. I just didn't. There's definitely parts of it that were good.
I'm almost done with fashion.
Yep.
Okay. Sunfish. I'm just fishing.
Okay.
Fishing.
Wait, how does this work with my layered colors? Hold on. Ah, I see.
That does not look good.
Hello, James.
Hello. Just fishing. Hello. Person that you can't say the name of. That was mean. I take it back. What's his name?
Oh, this guy. Oh, Akuma. From Street Fighter. It's the collab. I did the collab already.
Maybe it's a Canadian thing.
What, he's
Man,
saying
Street
Akuma
Fighter?
instead of Akuma?
Yeah, he's saying Akuma instead of Akuma.
Oh, my bad, Akuma. I haven't played Street Fighter games. I don't know what to say.
Clearly. Yet it's more popular than Resident Evil.
It is.
It is not.
It has a bigger cultural footprint.
Okay. Based on what?
I mean, I don't have like tangible evidence, but I do.
So
feel
it's
like,
anecdotal.
I would say, yeah, but I
I would say, yeah, I would say too.
Free mail.
But in my experience, through what I know
Free
of,
meal.
okay, from what I know of just pop culture and people outside of that space, Street Fighter has a bigger footprint of like being recognizable. Do I have proof for it? No, but that's just my personal.
That's fair.
Like, I just get a strong feeling that that's the case.
Do we know what we're fighting? The Tessie's built on?
Monsters. Duh.
Well,
So she-
not any. Stop.
Why are you so obsessed with shit?
It's one of the hardest monsters. So they're like, fuck with you. Cool. I got
They just added a whole bunch of 8 stars to.
Yeah,
this
I
game.
do have Tempered Gorm Gauntlet if you want to do that.
I am using heavy bowgun.
Yeah. Let's
For
start with
basically the
something
first time.
small. Let's go smaller.
Okay,
Let's go after. I wish Puke was here. I miss killing that bitch.
It's that little fuck.
Oh wait, no, you said you had to
Puke, Puke.
Gravius. Yes.
Oh no, your favorite fight. He's easy though. I fought him alone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be punching him, so.
Gosh, I just can't find.
Am I in your link party? I don't even know if I'm in your link party.
Austin, were you able to send him an invite to the link party?
No.
So here, let me back out of this and send that real quick.
I can see Austin. It did show you posted something, so it must be because we're in the same squad.
It shows that you are not online.
Really?
Mhm.
Well, that is definitely not true.
No, it just needed to. I just needed to close the friends list and reopen it, I guess.
Interesting. So apparently Helldivers 2 is getting downvoted because we lost
Myth.
Super Earth.
No, we did not lose
We,
Super Earth.
we lost China.
Like a bunch
Chinese-
of them.
And
No,
Chinese
okay,
players
no,
are-
no.
Isn't that it?
Here's the mistranslation. Here's the mistranslation. They're upset because they weren't able to take back equality on sea,
Okay.
even though we have on. So, what
I mean,
they
it was
thought is
stated
that
at the beginning that once a mega city falls, they're gone.
no, we didn't lose on equality on sea. It's the one that was at 24%. We got the DSS back, and we got 99%.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Because we're defending, it can't go a full 100%. They misinterpreted as in we have to take back the cities.
I see.
So when it didn't go to 100%, they assumed we were never allowed to go back to 100%. So they got mad.
So it was fixed, is what they were trying to say. It was fixed. It was set in stone what was going to happen. Like we were going to lose regardless.
No, we weren't. No. We didn't.
We
no,
didn't
James,
lose.
we didn't lose. We didn't lose. It's a defense mission, James. So we have to defend it, meaning we have to have progress on that bar to hold it, which we did.
Okay, so then why are they mad?
Because they're
they
stupid.
they thought we had to liberate it, as in
Oh.
as in we're attacking it to take it back, not as in we're defending
We're
it. to
defending
hold
it.
Yeah, they
So
thought we
they
were
review
attacking
bomb for nothing.
Yes.
Yes, they
Welcome to
review
the
bomb-
Helldivers community. They're a bunch of morons.
for nothing.
Wow.
It was a
Wait,
full
Been
mistranslation.
saying this for a year. If you give in to review bombing enough, you're gonna create a community full of babies that'll think they can get whatever they want for review bombing, no matter what. And the Helldivers community is a bunch of fucking babies. I don't like the way this looks.
Good thing the monster doesn't give a fuck what you're wearing.
I do.
Style points.
Oh shit. Where'd Alma go? Why'd she trickle out here? Is Diva gonna start playing or something? Back to the tent, bitch.
Okay, let's calm down. Let's treat
That was
our
a little
queen
aggressive.
with all due
I'm
respect.
sorry.
It's not paid on Alma, right? No.
Get back to the tent, bitch. Please.
They broke her leg. She's not allowed to travel too far away from the camp in Suja.
Really?
Yeah.
People couldn't find her. They got pissed.
Because like she travels to the top or bottom of the area, so like all you have to do is look on that, or
You know
go
one. Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
or you just go back into your camping post. The flashbang.
Damn, that was really bright.
One for each
One quality of life change that I will absolutely love and adore, and I'm super excited for this update for that is if you pick up something in the field and your field
It goes
coach is
right
it just goes, yeah, why wouldn't that be a thing? Like to begin with, like I get the stupid freaking huge box. Would you like to print this to your item box? Yes, motherfucker, that's why I picked it up. If I'm full, just bring it there.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yes, please put it in my item bags. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Ugh.
We good?
The
Oh, you're looking
Zoshia
at
gloves have leeches. Ugh.
those aren't leeches. It's tentacles off of Zoshia. It's breaking through.
That's
the
worse.
Zoshia or
Zoshia arms.
oh, I thought the ones that had tentacles was the Ua or whatever. Not no. What's his name?
Nudra.
Zuju.
No, not New Udra. The one with like 1,000 teeth on his head.
Zubu.
Zubu. Thank you.
Sure, I'll use these again, I guess, for now. I mean, I kind of got
James,
something
do you know-
going here.
James, do you know who Courtney is?
Courtney.
Yeah, in one of our subs, she came back.
Oh, I've heard the name actually. I don't know.
She's been.
We're not streaming, right?
We are.
We are.
Oh, we are streaming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her daughter. What's her daughter's
Lily.
name? I forget. Lily. Yeah. She likes to come in here and tell jokes.
Ah, yes, it does. The name does sound familiar.
Yeah, she was back earlier.
Guess who's back? That's cool. Do you know her in real life, Steven, or is
No.
it just a? Okay. I wasn't sure. Sometimes it gets a little hard to
Yeah.
decipher if they're like real life friends or just people you've met online.
Yeah, for the most part, there are very few people through that watch that I know IRL.
Sure.
Okay, so
Because they typically play with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well. All right.
In the game.
I don't hate this. I think
I see this.
Hold on.
I don't even think he's here. Are you even in our lobby? I don't think you are.
planes.
Oh.
Give me a second.
It'll be like a grand reveal when I see you.
I hope. Well, at this point, I'm almost embarrassed because it's like I haven't been like building up to this or anything, but it's gonna feel like I have been because it took me so long.
It might be the case.
I'm checking legs again. You know what? Yeah, that'll do fine. I couldn't find any arms that I really liked. Alright, going to the Grand Hub.
Grand Hub.
Oh goody! Been vibing on this solo heroic build today. 4-piece striker is the first thing I put. Wow.
Alright, I'm here.
Okay, I have one on my tent. Take a look here.
That's a good sign.
I don't see you yet.
I'm behind you.
You're not behind me.
Yes, I am.
Oh, you just popped in.
Okay.
You weren't showing up.
That's
yeah,
pretty good.
you might want to go back into the tent
Yeah.
and never come out.
Alright, I'm gonna go put my bow gun in my
It looks
mouth.
fine. It looks fine. It looks fine. No, you're fine. You are really like it's almost like you're at 15 frames a second in my game.
Oh, that's weird.
It looks really weird.
Did we post a quest?
Yes.
Yes.
Gravios.
Okay.
I'm counting on you.
Or are we on food? I'm good. Or do we have a free meal?
Austin
Free
gave
meal.
us a free meal.
Might as well eat that. I don't have a free meal.
Fucking might as well.
He may not have been in the link party when you grabbed the free meal.
I was not.
That sucks.
Could be. Ow.
That's it. I'm gonna go play Monster Hunter Rise now.
It's good. It's really fun.
Nah. There is some aesthetics to it though that I like. I do kind of like the Japanese
Yeah.
like tone or motif, whatever you want.
Yeah.
There's a monster named Magnamalo. He's really cool.
We've talked about Magnum.
Magnamalo. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like a Jarakan if he was way bigger, way faster, and looked like a demon.
And a cat.
Yeah.
I
Like
just
a
don't
demon
like the
lion.
gameplay loop. I don't think it's kind of like I don't know,
It's-
man. The
it's-
maps.
Yeah.
just-
It's not as engaging in terms of like because the maps are just the hunts aren't as interesting, I guess, just outside of combat because it's just go get the spirit birds, then go fight the monster,
which
whatever.
I'm also not a fan of.
No one likes the spirit birds. I don't like the spirit
Yeah.
birds.
Yeah.
But it was again one of those things that honestly I feel like they really didn't need to do the spirit birds because I think the incentive to explore the map was the endemic life was enough.
Sure.
Like the stink monk, the whalebird.
It's actually,
What was-
I think, a flaw of this game. The endemic life, I don't think, is as good as it normally is.
Yeah, and it's crazy because like Rise again, it's one of those things. They made the endemic life in Rise tools that you could use in the hunt, so
Yeah.
there was a lot more interactivity, and I love that.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of improvements. Maybe
Yeah.
the expansion will really expand on something because this game feels like it has a lot of really good like base systems
Yeah.
that could see like a huge upgrade once. Ooh, he's mad. He's like big mad. Ooh, you just got styled on, bitch.
Already his left wing is broken. Oh, I forgot a cool drink. Give me a second.
Ooh, good call. I didn't even think of that. Dumbass.
Chill.
I'm sure it'll be on the secrets already.
Should not have been.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Big man. Oh, you doofus. That was close.
Forgot that I was using heavy bowgun and not light bowgun for a second there.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Come on, get your belly crack. Oh man.
Where's his red extract? His face. there.
Face, always face. Is his back still wounded?
No, that was just temporary.
Oh man, that roll. Really? Ooh, his belly got broke.
Oh yeah, I'm hitting now.
On him.
Shoot.
He's got a wound on his face.
Yeah, Austin's riding.
Yep, I'm not taking it.
Come on, move. Should we really get two? Got two. Alright, doing finish around the back.
I'm gonna hit him in the belly. Got it.
Really? You already running? Really?
Well, I've definitely made a bowgun build, let me tell you. At first I was like, man, this isn't hitting. And then we broke his armor, and it was like, oh my god.
Yeah, he's a tanky boy
Yeah,
until you get his belly broke.
Yeah, it's just Gravios. He's all armor.
Yeah. Because I've got max weakness exploit, max maximum might, and max peak performance.
Nice. And because you're in the back, you're not using much. of
Exactly.
either health
So
or
it's
stamina.
just free extra damage and affinity. .48 damage per bullet.
Damn. Rathian?
Ow.
Or is that Rathian or is it?
That's a Rathalos.
Rathalos, yeah. Couldn't see if he had the tin.
Yeah.
just these bullets. Ow, okay, hang on.
Got it. Got a wound on his wing if needed, awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into right spiral.
Yep.
Got it.
Nice. Woo.
Gonna do right spiral again. Something on me. Roll through again.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna run some bowgun tonight.
Nice.
Yeah, sweet.
I'm definitely gonna grab those. I got his gem. Nice. Oh wait, I needed Gravitas pieces, so this works, yeah.
Nice.
I hit 33 of his wings. I forgot about that.
Oh, I need to pick. Let's see. I won't let you. Be right back. I'm gonna grab something to drink.
Okay.
I just gotta put a build together. So what do you suggest I use for armor skills?
I mean, so for me, I use the Arkveld recovery thing where after so many hits you heal some. I like
Yeah.
that a lot. Any kind of thing that can keep you from having to stop mid-fight is good. Because if you can keep your health up, you can basically constantly harass the monster, which is what Glaive, one of the things they're good at.
Yeah.
So maybe something there.
You said Arc Melt or Arc Vulcan, so
I think it's like not Guardian Arkfeld, just regular Arkfeld. It's the set bonus. You could do Zoshia Super Recovery. Flare is a really good idea. I haven't done Flare yet. So is Burst. Maximum Might is a bad idea. Peak Performance, if you're good, I mean, much like any weapon, then it's a good choice. But you're so dodgy that Peak Performance is probably better on Glaive than most melee weapons, I would say.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, do what he said. I agree. I concur. With all my experience with the insect glaive, that definitely made a lot of sense.
need better gloves for this. Better looking gloves. Yes, I'm still on the fashion. There just aren't many gloves in this game that I like. Is there anything you want to hunt, James?
There's nothing in particular
Okay.
that I feel like I need at this moment. I'm just down to hunt whatever.
Okay.
Finally got the damn fish I've been waiting to get forever.
That's good.
Yeah. I think there's another one in here too. Oh no. Yeah, that's what you want. Grab it. You know you want it. Grab it. A lot of people really miss having like a room too to like decorate.
Yeah.
Seems kind of like a no-brainer, like hunting, like trophies. You'd think you'd
Well,
want.
I mean, that's
like...
what the camps are for.
Yeah, kinda, for sure.
I think
see that
that's.
a little
I
bit.
think that was their intention, anyway.
You think so?
Because they've. Yeah, I think that's what they were intending.
I just don't find the pop-up camps nearly as cool. Gameplay-wise, they're good.
Yeah.
You said peak performance, Steven? Is a good one.
If you've gotten to the point where you're confident in your ability to outmaneuver a monster's attacks, I would say peak performance if you're like mostly airborne or spend a lot of time airborne, because you can avoid hits really easily that way.
Not maximum, because that's the stamina.
Right.
Constitution's gonna be nice to have as well.
Can I proceed?
Watch this.
Lend me. Should I begin?
Watch this.
Can I proceed? Oh, good. Very good.
They were right in front of me all along. I found the gloves I like.
Light to craft that. Okay, give me a second.
Now I need to swap out my legs, I think.
what the bounties be?
That's a good question.
Complete 5 quests ranked 1 or higher, so basically 5 quests. Complete 3 quests in the basin. Hunt 5 large, high rank fanged beast monsters.
Okay.
Hunt 3 tempered monsters, rank 5 or higher. And then the last one is just to give me. Complete all of the bonuses.
Yeah, that one's always the last one.
Yeah.
Sure. It's okay.
Ooh, you get heavy armor spheres for completing the 2 arena, which seem really easy.
Okay.
Complete Shadowcabra with a B rank or higher. Complete a Rathian with a B rank or higher. Can we do that? Do you have to do that solo?
I'm not sure.
I mean, that seems worth it to get a rarity 8 armor sphere.
I agree with that. Give me like 5 minutes. I need to run to the restroom.
You're good.
Better chess piece. Better chess piece at least.
How do you like the insect glaive so far?
It's fun. It's
Very
cool. Fun. I just need to find a chess piece that I want to use. Drop lightning power. All these can change. Oh, Amelia is going well.
She say what?
New person in the stream.
Oh,
Now it's going.
gotcha.
One person is currently away in the restroom. We'll be back in a second. And while Lee does that, I am making an insect glaive build. No, thank you. We're good. probably. I'm not the one. Well, I'm not the one streaming. It's the one who's away. So you gotta ask him.
All right, I'm back.
Hey,
Guess who's back?
Amelia.
chat. Yeah.
I work for streamers. Do you like to see my work? I mean, I'm not looking to employ anybody. We have no need for that. But if there's, you know, as a viewer, if there's something that you're like really proud of that you'd like to share, sure, I'll check it out. But we don't do this with any hope or intention of it being monetized.
Monetization.
Yeah. We do it to meet new people and to document us hanging out. That's kind of why the channel's still alive.
A show.
Stuff.
I'm. What are we hunting? Have we decided?
That's fair. I don't know if you wanted to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I need to hear about me real quick. Once I find.
That's why you're
Oh,
wrong.
that shouldn't be very hard.
Yeah.
Should be a quick fight.
My hammer is yours anytime.
Yes.
Is it posted?
No, I'm. If you can find one, I'm just switching some stuff
you
around
again,
on my
Hunter.
build.
Okay. Slim pickings.
Yeah.
There's not a lot out
Huh?
right now in the world.
Oh. Interesting.
But I have been.
Well, hold on. If you go back into it, remember they updated it. People didn't see it, but it's the map. Well, the overview shows you what your leveling would suggest. So like, there's
Quest accepted.
what you should, what you could hunt, and then the other tab is what all is actually there.
Gotcha. Also, can you still customize the bow guns in this?
Yes.
Oh, I haven't even touched that. Yep, sure can. Okay.
Interesting.
You want to know what's interesting, Austin?
What?
Playing a Monster Hunter game where the majority of the time we've been
All
playing
right, buddy.
Wardrobe and not Monster Hunter.
I'm not playing Wardrobe. I'm making a build.
We're playing Wardrobe over here, and I just want to hunt some damn monsters.
Damn monsters.
Some damn monsters. You hear me, maple syrup? Eh?
Hey.
That was a weak game.
Are you? Gonna make me some
Poutine.
hot dish. I want some hot dish and some maple syrup. Ooh, I'm gonna slather that all over my body.
Whoa.
Wait,
You always take it.
take it
Further.
one step too far. I know. I realize this. Trying to see how much I can get away with.
Of course.
Oh, I really need Austin to accept this hunt so we can go on it. Cause I want to slay me some monsters. You know what I mean? And I'll give you a whole bottle of maple syrup, buddy, if you just accept this quest.
Oh, okay, whoa, give me a second. Give me 1 second. Oh my god.
You get anything, mama, that's all you'll get.
Here you go. Okay.
Hey, take it easy, buddy. I don't want no trouble.
He's getting the shakes.
Where is it? Where's the next turtle? Steven, power plunger is highly useful, I believe, right?
Yes, yes. Depending on your play style. If you are a rising spiral as often as possible kind of person, then no, it's not. But if you're like me and you like to use that opportunistically, then yes, power prolonger is extremely useful.
Okay. I just gotta. Okay, I got it built.
Okay.
Would you like to hear it, or would you just go on hunt?
You can go ahead and tell me real quick.
Tell us why we hunt.
Yeah, just tell us the idea while we hunt. You don't have to give me the specifics.
Okay, well it's first. Oh yeah. Well, this is the reason why. It's the reason why I'm changing. But
I see you going into the tent, Austin. Not the hunt. Okay, good.
Wrong way.
Wrong way, my ass.
I need to hunt your bombing to get peak performance charm started. Well, fully to unlock it, and just need to go on to upgrade it.
Yep.
But it'll have peak performance, flare, burst, constitution.
That's a good build.
Have everything?
Those are the big ones.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you, Austin.
Peak performance, weakness exploit, recovery up, evade extender, flinch free, convert out.
Yep. What glaive are you using?
What?
What glaive are you using?
Arena.
You're putting convert element on it?
Well, that just comes off of build.
Gotcha.
So,
It's just incidental.
yeah. Although I do need to switch
Magala is
that.
right here.
Although I don't
Not
have
seeing
that
a crown.
I don't have that haste and recovery, so that's something I do want to try and get. To be honest, I could do that because I just put this on for the. Well, I put the Gurnard build on for the other thing. Weakness exploit.
Damn it.
You are tricky.
I need to put some quick shoot on this.
On it. Don't think one's going to whip up. That's. Oh, I might knock off. Ooh. Let me go backwards. What? Okay, fine.
Oh boy.
Nice.
I'm missing
I
this
have
boy.
burst on
Oh.
this build? Where? Wounds on the head. If nobody wants them, I'll take them.
Yep, go for it. I got my thing.
Okay.
Shit. Yeah, I can't.
The thing just messed us both up.
Got it.
I wonder, do they
not?
have the...
Got it that time for sure.
Lots of wounds, actually.
None of my wounds are hitting.
Well, you have 3 shots for your thing. You missed all 3, or?
Apparently I missed all 3.
Understand.
I just got one.
Rise and slash. Violent.
Mission. Leg wound.
Gonna do Rise and slash. What should we use?
Yep.
Right. Get it. Got it.
Damn it.
I got 2 of my things as well. She's low as well, so.
Shit, we just beat the hell out of her.
Yep. Let her sleep if she's trying to sleep.
She's not asleep. That was funny.
What?
I called my sacred, right? You know that you need the sacred to go over that
Yeah.
little gap. And all of a sudden I see a sacred just run and jump off the cliff. I'm like, what the hell? I thought it was my Alma. I'm like, what the fuck? It just left me. Like, it just forgot about me. All right, cool, bro. Nice story.
There we go. It's gonna be webbing plus.
This thing's a trove of new data.
Okay.
Oh,
What
shit, I
the
didn't
hell
even know.
was that?
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like it's floating there in the sky, and you could use that as like an environmental dam. That was pretty cool.
Oh.
I didn't even know those existed.
Oh, yeah, those things.
Thanks.
I
Sorry,
did-
Austin. We haven't played for 400 hours like you.
No, it's fine. Okay. Let's go down here.
Oh, I got webbing.
Let's see half of that.
Did you go?
Okay,
Did
got
you
the
get? You got what you needed?
I don't know. I'll have to check.
Okay.
I gotta craft it. Dawnless is officially closed today. I was 40 minutes ago. Before shutdown.
What did?
Dauntless.
Oh, Dauntless. Pfft, yeah.
Yeah.
That was.
When it saw Wilds came out and the developers, not
They-
developers, the people who owned the studio and
Yeah.
the developers worked for wanted to change the entire thing.
I mean, they did. They fucked the entire game.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's really not a really good competitor to Monster Hunter. That's why I feel like
There's
I
really not.
honestly do feel like Horizon has a really good shot if
It does.
done correctly.
It does.
Just because of how unique the robots are.
Yeah. The problem I think is that no one with the right amount of funding has tried. Wild Hearts
Right.
could have done it, but EA basically just bankrolled development and then backed out when it wasn't an instant hit. Wild Hearts is
Yeah.
a great game though.
I've heard good things. I know me and you wanted to try it before Wilds
Yeah.
came out, but
It's a lot of fun, and it has enough of its own flair to where it feels like a justified entry. But I feel like everything else is either like some kind of super anime thing like Freedom Wars or God Eater.
indie, super indie, which
yeah.
isn't bad, but just obviously there's a lot of innovation that comes from indie, but
Yeah.
typically they don't have the budgets, obviously, to match.
Yeah, if someone would just, like, I mean, do
Spend
basically what EA did with Wild Hearts, but actually stick it out rather than just bailing on funding right after the game came out. Like they need, because Monster Hunter games, and this is probably why there's no real like true competitors, that they need time. They need to be like,
Well, Monster Hunter 1 wasn't what Monster Hunter Wilds is. You know what I mean?
Right,
They
right.
iterated on it.
exactly.
So,
I got what I needed, by the way.
I do feel, though, I don't know how much you've played of the Horizon franchise, but specifically the second game,
still
in
haven't
terms of
touched
like
them.
Monster Hunts,
I am seriously like
It's
super
pretty good.
excited for for the potential of that, because I think it's a great idea.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I just hope that, you know, Sony doesn't do what I feel like Sony is now known to do, and that is fuck up. I guess it's not really their fault, but they kind of are associated with failed live services at this point.
Yeah, to a certain extent, but they also have canceled ones that they feel aren't working out, which is
Yeah, but like, I as of right now, Sony's involvement in live service projects has not seemed to be a boon. Their involvement with Helldivers 2 has been a detriment more than it's been helpful. And the rest of the other games, whether it was their fault or not, they still were heavily attached to it. It just they need a win. They need a big win,
I heard from the others.
because as of right now, I would say the vast majority of people that pay attention to the space, they groan when they hear new live service project from Sony.
yeah. I don't know if I necessarily agree with they were a detriment to Helldivers 2.
Well,
Like, you talking about the whole login?
I'm saying like any move that Sony made specifically was not did more harm than good.
I guess I'm not trying to be like combative for the
Yeah.
point of being combative,
Yeah.
but like what do you mean? Like, what move? I guess is
It's mainly
I don't know.
it's mainly the login stuff, but that's like the
Which
only
they walked
thing that
back.
they did. But that's like when you look at Sony's involvement of like what they did, and obviously there's behind the scenes stuff that we don't see. But I'm just saying, like, Sony made their first public, like, hey, this is a decision we're making regarding Helldivers, and it was a bad one.
Well,
that's
and they
all,
also though doubled the development time and the budget for them.
that's true.
I don't know if you heard that.
Yeah,
So I mean, that was kind of a big.
my
They
my
obviously saw the potential.
my point is that not that Sony is a problem, but that based on their public track record,
Sure, they haven't had a lot of wins.
they've constantly failed in the space.
Well, I mean, they're known for big, epic, story-related games. Like, that's kind of their mealhouse. And the faster companies start realizing that there's only so much time in the day for people to play live service games, the better. Like, it's just like you can't be Fortnite.
Yep.
Like, there can only be so many Fortnites, and to
Yep.
become that, it's
Which is one of the reasons I'm so excited for Firebreak, is that like one of their big claims right now is that it's an FPS for dads. Like it's super accessible to where there's a lot of stuff to do, but it has a lot of grace period and checkpoints, and you can piecemeal it and stuff. And I really like
Okay.
that.
That's cool. Yeah, I like live service games that you don't like. They don't punish you for like checking out for
Yeah.
a month or 2 months or even 6 months, and like you come back, it's you know, there's enough new stuff like, oh, that makes it like that's cool. Like I'm excited to try
Yeah.
that. And
It's the difference between like feeling like I can't stop playing and feeling
Right.
like and constantly wanting to come back. Like it's the
Like,
it's the difference between like fear of
Destiny.
missing out. Yeah, it's the difference
Destiny's
between
horrible.
Destiny and Helldivers.
You know, it's
See,
funny you say that.
Helldivers is great. Yeah, sorry, go ahead, Austin.
It's funny you say that because I was gonna add Destiny 2 to that whole like
Yeah.
if you
So
don't if you stop playing you're gonna miss a lot. Which I've
To
stopped
be
playing
fair-
multiple times. I'm done.
To be fair, Destiny is a lot story driven too. So just by nature of it being story driven, I mean, you kind of have to keep up with the story. That'd be like expecting a TV show, like you can drop out in season 1 and then come back in season 4 and understand what's happening. Like I get that part of it, but I still feel like it's I don't know, man.
It's the gameplay FOMO stuff that sucks, because I can understand like story stuff not like being that need to come back, but with Destiny it was the feeling of if I miss a season, then
I forget how to play it essentially.
my gear, I'm so far behind on the gear game. Like
Yeah.
it was FOMO in every way that it could have it.
I don't even know how you necessarily fix that in a game structured like Destiny, though. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like give Bungie like any pass or anything, but it's just like I'm not even sure how you would go about fixing that.
Well, for
Helldivers
one,
is great.
for
Great
one, you
example.
stopped vaulting everything.
Yeah, I think that's bullshit too. I never was a fan of that.
I think in a
Yeah.
weird twist, the Division 2 found a way to kind of do both, because you can revisit past seasons through the season. menu.
Yeah, that is cool.
You
Yep.
miss out on the battle pass stuff, but you can still get in on the
Story.
the mission, the story, the gear. So like there is a sense of, you know, you miss out on like the current modifiers, but
Sure.
the gear will always enter rotation once the season starts, and it'll stay there. And if you want to play the climax mission later on, you totally can.
Yeah.
There's
No,
never
that's a
any
good point.
like gear that you're completely locked out of.
Meaning, I think we could totally go back if we wanted that backpack. Of
could.
last season.
We totally could.
We could go get that.
Yeah. Let's hunt a fanged wyvern. I'm gonna get some water.
Okay. Let me know. Yeah, he probably doesn't have his headset.
He's
Okay.
got it. He
Uh,
always
Steven-
has it.
Steven, I looked it up. Convert element specifically works on dragon weapons. So if it's already, if it doesn't change, say you're running paralysis glaive, it's not going to change it to a dragon
Right.
glaive.
That's why I was curious of why you were running absorb element.
Yeah, convert element.
Yeah,
I
I run it, but I use a dragon glaive. So
Yeah. It's. I mean, if I run a dragon glaive, I can. That it's a bonus.
Let me know if you change
For now,
your
for now, it's just kind of free weight. It's kind of sitting there because I'm
and that's
running these two pieces for the for haste and recovery and the.
and that's an unfortunate reality of this. The way this game does buildcraft is that you're gonna have a lot of dead weight in your build because everything's so set. Like the later on gear that has the better set bonuses is gonna have skills that
Yeah.
you may not need.
Yeah, because like let me go look at
I do have burst one. How about that? I also have convert element one.
nice.
Free
Yeah.
meal if you guys need it. Just heads up.
Thank you. So yeah, my current one, Whisper Vest, currently is a blunt blast consect, but I also have Kinkataman, which is sever paralysis, the complete opposite. So what I want to do is get a Jarkon the blast glaive, and run and have both options for paralysis and blast going the same.
Gotcha.
So I've got, hold on. So in total, I have Power Prolonger 3, Critical Eye, Crit Eye 2, Crit Draw 2, Crit Boost 1, Crit Status 1, Peak Performance 4, Constitution 3, Burst 3, Flare 3, Convert Element 2, Part Breaker 2, Evade Extender 2, Flinch Free 2, and Recovery Up 1. I have Haste and Recovery 2, well, level 1. I have I guess I'm just doing these prowess bubbly dance too, level 1, and then a luring pet. So like I can have both building up.
Yeah.
So like if I get a Jarkon's insect glaive, I have blast from that, while the insect glaive does, the Kinsect does paralysis.
Yeah.
How far am I from crafting that? Is he the only blast? No, Gravios is blast too. Oh well, Jarkon is better for sharpness, and it has power prolonger already on it. So that gives me more crit to do with that. Oh, interesting. Each of them have Kinsect levels too.
Yes.
On the insect.
That increases the stats of the Kinsect.
Okay. So I lose about 2 levels from Wolverinas, but it's a decent trade-off since I have max power prolong on that.
And again, if you don't really incorporate the Kinsect much, and it's just a means of buffing you, then Kinsect level is not super important. What's a Fanged Wyvern that we can hunt? That's what it is for the daily or the bounty, right? Fanged Wyvern or Fanged Beast?
I forget what Fanged Wyvern classifies as. Hold on.
Look at your monster list.
Fanged Beasts. So we need tempered monsters and Fanged Beasts. So that would be Kungalala, Deshagama, Ajarakon.
Does it tell you?
Yeah, on the top of their page in the.
Oh yeah. Okay, hold on.
And then Blaganga.
Kongolala, Ajarakon.
Yeah. So I'll see.
Oh, okay, yeah. Construct is our guardians. Yeah.
Yeah,
right
yeah, I
there.
saw that.
And then Leviathans are the apex. Well, no.
Yes.
Leviathans are the big ones.
All
So
right.
Uthuna
Let me
and
know if you change your mind.
Jindahad.
Tempered Blaganga. Tempered Ajarakon.
Let's do Tempered Jarkon. I think I need a few pieces from him.
Okay.
Let me just.
There's only one amphibian in the game. Interesting.
They'll probably add some more.
Amphibians are also a monster type that there aren't a lot of. Like I think in Rise, for example, there were maybe 2. The big platypus turtle. Tetranodon.
Oh, the Trinodon.
He was an amphibian.
Yeah.
You feel as though the expansion should double the monsters, though, right? In the base game, you'd think, like, not obviously, like, I'm in the same amount, like, so the game will have double the monsters.
It's possible.
That'd be nice. I need more monsters.
Yeah.
I'm counting
Burn
on
that
you.
shit day 1.
I'll probably pre-order the DLC as well.
I mean, I originally pre-ordered Monster Hunter. I canceled my pre-order to order the $120 version of it.
Same.
Nerd.
Well, actually, I
know.
pre-ordered that version off the bat, but yeah.
First, yeah. It's like, whatever. I could see me playing this game for many years, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, Zamite. Oh, it's a small monster.
Although they only really did you guys did you guys eat or need to eat, I should say?
I'm good. I still got 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Austin, you're good? Okay.
Yep.
Just wanted to do that before I accepted.
Yep.
Almadron's not
Ash-
an amphibian. What? Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna let you finish what you were saying. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something on the effect of, they basically stopped support though. Like, I know there'll be more title updates after the expansion comes out, but then they only really support it for like a year and a half or so, right?
Like order of the
I mean, it's
that's
kinda done.
That's what they've done in the past.
Yeah, just
Right.
like
But also, this game could be different because
of how much track weight it's gotten.
Yeah, World they didn't expect to be as big as it is. Rise, I guess Rise, it just kind of ran its course. I don't know. It could have gone longer.
Yeah. Be curious if they. Oh my, he is messing me
Got
up.
him.
Ooh, nice hit.
James noticed me. You hear that?
What? I give you props.
I think that might be the second or third time you've given me.
Whatever. It's not.
Oh, please target me. Oh man.
Yeah, you got me good too.
Holy shit, that's some damage.
I think I'll only get the one wound. Come on. Yeah, only one wound.
Oh man, he fell right into it. I didn't mean to take it.
All good.
He literally fell right into it.
Offset.
Nice.
Rising spiral.
He's paralyzed.
Yep.
Switch it back to heavy. Whew.
That hurt. You're not happy with me. Flash his ass.
Taking that one. Did I hit him? I got it.
Rising spiral.
Damn it. Moon on his tail. Got it.
He went from around. Ah, damn. Like a second.
He likes you right now.
It's because I'm dealing a shit ton of damage.
what?
This mode's so fun.
Isn't it great? It'd be cool if like they introduced a new ammo type to like do specifically blunt ammo. Because like we need some more blunt. I feel like I've said that sometimes. Like, they could do the same thing with insect glaive. They could have
I
like
think
a blunt
sticky
insect glaive.
ammo does KO damage.
Yes.
So that I kinda is yes, but
You sleeping?
No, we're here already. Oh, I just ran out.
Oh, you bastard.
I'm gonna take that moment thing. Oh, sorry, wait, hold on a second. Got it?
You say you're getting off after this hunt, Steven?
yeah, but I'll be back on later.
Oh, okay.
Like back on. I'm just gonna hop off. Yeah.
When you do that, then I might grab some food.
It's not. Yeah, it's not too late to do that, of course. I know.
Oh shit! I grabbed the one not wanting to.
You're good.
He dead anyways.
Rising Spiral looks so awesome. I'm about to explode. Now.
Fly
Oh
past
my
my
God.
screen. So
Yeah, you
casual
did
too.
mine
This
as
is so awesome. I'm gonna explode.
There's a wyvern coin over here.
I totally forgot. I didn't even see I had it on. I saw me sparkling. I just looked over and I saw like 2 seconds on the blast countdown.
I'm about to explode. Boo.
I was like, oh, this Rise Fire is so awesome. Oh, I'm about to explode, by the way.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta look at it. I gotta look at your perspective. Give me a second.
You like
pretty
flew
funny.
to the right side of the camera. It's like a real blink and you miss it.
That's.
So do you have a time when you'll be back on, or do you? Are we gonna take like a half-hour break, more than that? If you don't know, it's fine.
30
It's just
minutes
kinda-
to an hour, I would say, because I don't know
Okay.
when she's going to bed. I was just gonna make her something to eat and then see how the play was that she went to go see. I haven't gotten to see
Gotcha.
it yet, so
I want you to go see.
All right.
I have no idea. That's what I'm gonna go ask.
Oh. I was waiting
a friend of hers invited her to a play, and
Okay.
it was
Are we, ending,
kinda
are we
awesome.
ending stream or are we just kind of taking a break?
We're ending stream. I'm not gonna leave this thing around
Okay.
for. So bye stream. We'll be back tomorrow.
Why don't you just shoot me a text when you get
Yep.
back on?
Yep, we'll do.
Sweet.